Yeah. Fly Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly, the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randall. Season here, Philly time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in. What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast, man. So today we have a very special guest, as you can tell. Today I have with me Philadelphia Eagles cornerback Micheal Jacquet. Michael, how are you doing? First of all, thank you so much for taking the time, and welcome to the show, man.
Man, thank you for allowing me to be here.
Definitely. It's my pleasure. Trust me. So I know it's a busy night tonight. Sixers are playing, so we'll get everybody out of here pretty quick. We'll go through these questions and have a little bit of fun. So before we talk Eagles, I want to kind of go back to your journey a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit of a different journey than some cornerbacks have went through. So obviously you went to Louisiana Lafayette, the Raging Cajuns. I love that name. But you started there as a wide receiver, if I'm not mistaken, and switched over to cornerback.
Yeah,
so can you just kind of tell me about that transition and maybe how it helps you now as a cornerback, having that wide receiver background?
All right. So really, like, it all started, I played quarterback first my whole life. Yeah, so then, like, going to college, that's when I first played receiver. So it was already a transition going to receiver. Wow. You know, so I had to learn that position in 2 years, 2.5 years. Then we got a coaching change. He came over. He was doing, in spring ball, we was just doing, like, friendly competition. And he saw that I was, like, competitive, and he wanted to try me on the defensive side. So we did that at practice. My very first rep, I caught a pick, and then after the practice, he just was like, "Yeah, we're gonna focus you on defense." Yeah, but yeah, like the transition, man, it kind of helped me, you know. I mean, you learn the tendencies, tendencies of a receiver, you know what I'm saying, like the splits, what he like to do. Your ball skills is naturally better coming from the offensive side of the ball, you know what I'm saying. So you have advantage in that point. Feel like I'm longer, so longer receivers, you know what I'm saying. We know how to high point balls, and I guess that kind of helps me coming from receiver too.
Definitely. I want to say it was the Arizona game where you turned around. You didn't catch it, but you turned around, high point of the ball. It was a beautiful play. Like I said, so I definitely see that wide receiver coming in hand. So I do also want to talk, last year a little bit, because obviously it was a little bit different for everybody, with the COVID season, the pandemic and everything. So this is kind of your first real off season, I want to say, your first real training camp and everything. So just tell me how is it, how is it being with your team, being with the coaching staff and in the building?
Oh man, it's great, man. The energy around it is different right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a young staff, but everybody's just full of energy. Everywhere you go, every room, every meeting, every workout, every practice, everything is just full of energy, and as far as like being this my first off season, I actually love it, you know what I'm saying? Because coming in last year, we came in blind. I didn't really know what to expect, especially just badly playing corner. I wanted to get extra work, you know what I'm saying? So this off season, it allowed me to put in extra hours, you know what I'm saying? Overtime all the time, you know. So I was able, the things I learned last year, I was able to put that in this off season, you know what I'm saying? So it really, being able to have a full off season, build around the vets, build around Slade, build around Rod, you know what I'm saying? Pick their brains in the off season, not just during the season. It helped me grow as a football player.
Definitely. Now, what kind of made, because, as an undrafted free agent, you had kind of a choice. I'm sure a lot of people made calls. What kind of brought you to Philadelphia? What made you want to be an Eagle?
Man, for one, like Philly, just the fan base is just crazy. It's something about Philadelphia. It's just crazy. And I saw, like, coming in, I was like, man, they kind of fit my type of like build. Like the way they play. That's how I play. And then Howie was talking. Howie was kind of part of the reason I came over. He kind of sold me a little bit. I had Philly in a couple more places, but I felt like at that time Philly was the right spot for me.
Definitely. Now, you like you said, you went through a coaching change in college. Obviously, you just went through one now.
Mhm.
How you said it was a lot of energy. How do you feel about this new coaching staff? Do you think that they're going to be able to kind of utilize you to your best potential?
I don't think so. I know so. You know, they
Definitely.
just they know ball. You know, they know exactly what they talking about. They gonna use us our strong suit. You know, they're not about to be out there trying to do things that they know that we're not strong at. You know what I'm saying? They gonna put us in the best position possible. And this scheme right here, I feel like it fits me perfect. It allows me to be me. So I just feel like they're gonna maximize my abilities, my everything that I have. They're gonna maximize that just by with this scheme and being hard on us every day.
That's what I want to hear. Now, we
Mhm.
did touch on a little bit, working with your teammates, being able to work with Slay and everything like that. But I do want to ask you, I'd be remiss if I didn't. A guy on the other side, we obviously just got a rookie, Devontae Smith.
Yeah,
Philadelphia is very excited about him. Have you been able to either line up from him, aside of him, I should say, or just seen him work? How is it having somebody like Devontae Smith out there?
yeah, we haven't been able to like line up against each other, but I've definitely witnessed from from my distance the kind of work ethic he have, and like he don't sound like a rook. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounds like he know exactly what he doing. He have a plan of what he want to do, and he attacking that plan. He have a whole like regimen that he have built in, and he following it. So I believe, you know what I'm saying, as long as he do what he gonna be Devontae. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He have all the tools for sure. He explosive and everything. So I feel like with that mindset that he have right now, he just keep that mindset. He gonna be solid in the league.
definitely. Yeah, we're all looking forward to it. So I have to ask, last year, obviously, for everybody, wasn't the best of years for Eagles fans or Eagle players or anything.
Mhm.
But looking back, like you said, you were able to take some of those lessons and instill them in the training camp. What are some of the main things that you kind of saw looking back on the tape that popped out to you, like either good or bad?
Man, first of all, I'm my biggest critic. So I always look at the bad in any play that I've made in it my whole life, dating back to Lily. I always just look at the bad, so I could go ahead and correct that. But I think my biggest thing was my eyes, my eye discipline. I was looking all over the field. I wasn't focused on my keys, so that had me late on a lot of plays. Had my feet, what I'm saying, not in the right place because my eyes is just in the wrong place. So that's my main thing. My main thing this whole out season has just been my eyes and fundamentals, and that's what
Okay,
I've been
yeah.
focused on.
And you also were talking about how Slay has been able to help you in riding the cloud and
Mhm.
everything. Obviously, Darius Slay was a huge signing for the Philadelphia
Yeah.
Eagles. Can you kind of speak on how he has been able to help you, what that mentorship is kind of like with him?
Man, Slay a ball player, so he just know ball. So Slay gonna explain it to you the best way that you're gonna know it. Like he's not gonna explain it in the X and O's ways. Like he's gonna explain it like if you see this, it's gonna come like this. Like and that's how Slay is. Like he been seen so much ball, he know exactly what to do. Now Rod, he pre-snap.
Mm,
Rod helping me with the film study and everything to eliminate plays before it even happened. Pre-snap. Slay is just helping me within the plays. So yeah, so I get a little bit of both, and then also Vontae Maddox. Vontae, he helping me with my mental aspect of everything.
mm.
He say with the highs and the lows stay surface. Vontae, he always there. He like my, I don't know how you could call it. He just always on my shoulder. He always the one saying something to me.
He's
So
like that brother, like that older
yeah,
brother.
yeah, for sure. Like, and those three guys for sure. Like, they push me every day. They don't let me lack. You know what I'm saying? They own me all the time. So like the vets in the room, they doing exactly what they need to do. They got the room real close. So yeah, it feels real good in the room right now.
Now I gotta ask because I always see excuse me, Darius Slay on Twitter or Facebook talking that talk with Madden or Call of Duty or whatever it is. Do you guys get into it off the field on that at all?
Man, Slay feel like he the best at anything that he do. If you ask Slay who the best dresser on the team is, he gonna say it's himself. So we always arguing with Slay off the field. If it comes to the best color, it don't matter. Slay gonna argue because he feel like he the best and he the right about everything. So yeah, we argue about everything.
Yeah, we gotta get a tournament going from that secondary. I want to see who got the best stick skills. So, but competition is huge. I feel like
Yeah.
competition has been preached this whole off season.
Yeah.
I know as an Eagles fan, it's something I love to hear because I feel like we've been missing it a little bit. So, I want to ask you, coming into a situation like this as an undrafted free agent, this is obviously your second year. You're in a position that you can really make, a mark for yourself.
Yeah.
That cornerback 2 position, I feel, is wide open. How is it going out there and competing with guys that you're also learning from? How is that dynamic, and how have you been able to kind of balance it?
Man, it's at the end of the day, competitors are competitors. You're gonna compete whenever you
Definitely.
step on that field, So outside of that, we're gonna help one another because we all at the end of the day we all want to see one another succeed. So we all came from whatever our backgrounds were, but now we all here, we want to see each other succeed, but the best man get on the field. And that's how we all feel. So you got to come beat me out for that position. And we all know that we're going in and that second spot is wide open. But for us, like we just gonna do what we've been doing, play our game, not try to do too much and get outside ourselves to try to win that position. We're just gonna be who we are, and let the game come to us, and we're just gonna ball, be together and ball, bring that energy together, and one man ball, that's gonna make the next man play even better, So that's how we feel in that room.
Definitely. Now, a lot of people, I'm not going to say no names, PFF. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on the Philadelphia Eagles
Yeah, for sure.
secondary in general right now,
Yeah, for sure.
and defense in general.
Mhm.
What is something you can say that maybe Eagles fans are just, say in general that do you feel confident with this secondary? Do you think that you guys are slept on? Should we be expecting a big jump in that secondary?
We don't care about nobody opinion outside that wall. You know what I'm saying? We fight for the man on side of us, and we know we have in that room. We very confident in each other in that room. So we don't care about other naysayers, opinions, anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be with us, be with us. If you're not, you're not. Go ahead. We don't care about your opinion, but we know we're gonna rock with each other.
Definitely, I love that. I love that. So, what are your some of your first thoughts on Gannon? A lot of people are loving the energy from everybody, but I know you probably worked closely with them. So,
Yeah.
how is that feeling? How is that feeling in the building?
Yeah, JG, he know what he talking about for sure. He full of energy. He gonna be animated for sure. He gonna be animated and he gonna detail it. He gonna detail it to a T. He gonna show you what it is, what it's supposed to be, and what it's not supposed to be every time. So JG, I think he got us going in the right direction right now. We all excited for him. We all excited to play for him. So we ready.
Definitely. Now, is there any game? I know. I want to say you were born in Texas, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
Texas boy.
Is there? I gotta ask. Is there any game on this 17 game schedule now that you have circled? Is there anywhere that you want to go, or any wide receiver that you're looking forward to playing?
No, I got the first game circled because it's the first game.
There we go.
I go week by week, man. Whatever game was up, that's the most important game. That's how I look at it. I don't look past nobody. I don't look to nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's whoever next is my opponent. That's who I'm lining up against that week, and that's the most important for me.
I like that. You gotta go 1-0 every week.
One
I
to know
like that.
every
I
week.
like that a
Yeah.
lot. All right, so I have members. We have members that pay to watch the show and everything. So I take like 2 questions from the members. So real quick, I'm just gonna ask those 2 questions for you. It's just Eagles fans wanting to know some stuff. So
Okay.
the first member question is actually from Papa Sora, and he just wanted to know, what have you been working on the most in your off season, like footwork? You kind of said it with your
Yeah,
eyes,
I've been
right?
just working on basic fundamentals, man. Footwork, quick feet, my eyes, man. That's all I've been working on. Lost a lot of weight, slimmed up to be more quick, more faster. I slimmed up, got faster, got quicker. That's what I was working on this off season.
There we go. All right. And then the next one is from Be More Careful, and he wants to know, how much do you feel the experience of last year will affect or help you in the next coming years?
Oh, it's gonna help me tremendously. Come just being undrafted, just being thrown in the fire. You're gonna make some good plays, you're gonna make some bad plays, but you're gonna learn from each and every play that second that you're out there. So I'm definitely going. The game is going to slow down a lot for me after playing out there last year. The off season and preseason is going to help as well to slow the game down. So yeah, last year experience is going to definitely help me out this year a lot.
Yeah, we're definitely excited. I really do feel, and I know a lot of the YouTube community, a lot of the podcast community feel like we're getting slept on, feel like this is our time to be that underdog. So
Yeah,
we'll send you an underdog mask. You know what I'm saying? We'll get it. We'll get that vibe going again. Now, the last thing I like to ask when I have players on here is what, if anything, do you have anything you want to say to Eagles fans before this season kicks off? I mean, I'll give you the floor for a minute, and you know that we're all ears.
Man, Eagles fans, man, we back. Just stay down. We working. We silent with it. You know what I'm saying? Rock with us. We ain't asking for no other people to hop on our bandwagon. Stay with us. Stay afloat. Enjoy us because we working and we gonna put on the show for y'all.
Hey, I like to hear that. Mike, I appreciate you so much coming on the show,
No problem.
chopping it up. And when you hit that Pro Bowl, I need you back on the show because you know what I'm saying? I definitely need you back out here when you get that Pro Bowl this year because I'm calling it early.
Yeah, for sure.
But thank you so much, man. I hope you have a good one. And yeah, take it easy, brother.
Already. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. God bless. Yes, sir. So that was Micheal Jacquet. I appreciate everybody that is in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. We will be back. And good luck to you guys, Sixers, man. I hope they pull it out today. But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly. And we are out here. Peace.